So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 23. Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That is incomplete.
Roethlisberger's pass, incomplete on the throwaway. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Eric Ebron, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Steelers 7, Bengals nothing.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Bengals.
Now it's Burrow. And his throw here's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Steven Nelson. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's going to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Cincinnati.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he's got a Bengals first down as good running gets him to about the 44. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Burrow getting this into the hands of Higgins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And they're going to him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He's got Jack Doyle. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Complete to Jack.
They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
First down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Shifts free at the 15. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
On 2nd down and 4, Roethlisberger. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
57, Mike, 57. Stop your whining.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Ebron caught left side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ben leads to counter on the draw, and he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
One of the best around, Big Geno Atkins there on the stop, an 8-time Pro Bowler, including each of the last 6 seasons.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger will hand a counter. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
First and 10 is counter. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Eric Ebron with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He was looking for Jack Doyle, the Pro Bowl tight end, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
Cincinnati.
Burrow on play action. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Bud Dupree. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
It's 2nd down.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
A gain of 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
First down.
Now a play fake here on first down. On the crossing route, complete. That's Boyd. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Again, it's Burrow. Buying time to his left. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
With
his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Roethlisberger. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
At the 36-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get
Now Roethlisberger to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Right there on the coverage was the safety, Jesse Bates.
Jesse Bates on the coverage.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. I got you. I got you.
So that'll back him up 5.
No, man. Shit, I clicked on the nigga, bro. Shit. Coming on that pad. I was trying to trail that nigga and get that bitch.
If you know, you know. If you know about the carport, the trapdoor's supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
And that'll set him back 5.
I don't know. Keep controlling him.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Again, it's Roethlisberger. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come up with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but for the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that's incomplete.
T. Higgins was the intended target, but now it's 3rd down. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
He's got his man, Boyd. And
Boy, that's a good ball, bro. Boy, you make up, man. That's a good ball. That's a good ball.
A big third down play there for the Bengals. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first.
A gain of 14.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
They give to
Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a first and goal.
Nigga hurt. Come on, bro. What the fuck shit?
So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. Quick throw, complete out wide here to Green.
Get in there,
and
boy.
the Bengals are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage. And
he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bengals have got it back to a 1-score game. Rosas to add the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Steelers 21, Bengals 14.
Stop one time.
Aldrich Rosas set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
Ready? Black 20, 44.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. And this is going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Flush to his right. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals
Oh, so you can't go to that
touchdown.
formation on that nigga,
A
right? Let's go.
15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals
Put that
are an
formation
extra
here,
point
bro.
away from tying up this football
go.
game. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top two
Way to go,
options
bro.
were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
Set to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Control him, motherfucker. Control the fuck up.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now Connor. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Roethlisberger. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Pittsburgh. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on 1st down. Connor. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. As we remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. This is Connor. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Connor again.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I'm coming. He's Jack 16. 44.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Completion here to Claypool. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
16-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the right side to Eric Ebron. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger.
57. Mike, 57.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man.
Complete to
14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down.
a 31-yard attempt.
And Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Burrow now. A big spot for the Heisman Trophy winner. He finds Pirine out of the backfield.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To the air again, Burrow. Again, he'll target Boyd, this time successful. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
First down.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. But Bud Dupree in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted. Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
And he's taken down inside the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away, as we just saw there.
Boyd's the target, and he hands it over the middle. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their
ball,
timeouts. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
And a Bengal first down.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
I'm going for the win, man. I'm kicking no field goal, man. I'm going for the gusto.
Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And that'll bring up second down. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Tyler
Come
Boyd.
on, Burrow.
Incomplete.
Boy, it was there. It was there. Burrow, it was there. Come on. Burrow, it was there, bro.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to potentially send us to overtime. Rosa's kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net. They sit down here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
I'll get the ball first.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
It's over with. See, it's over with.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, shit. Hey, NFL rules, right? It's only one overtime, right? NFL rules, right? It's only one overtime, right? I just want to make sure.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
3rd down and 7.
What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7.
3 down.
Play action. Now Roethlisberger. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Oh,
and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Connor. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. On the run is Connor. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger.
Oh, he got a fumble.
He'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Roethlisberger.
Pick
His throw's going to be incomplete. Right there on the coverage was the safety, Jesse Bates.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
No, they'll bet that ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Roethlisberger.
Ooh, good ball.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
57, Mike, 57.
They'll run for it with Connor. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Yo, I'll do it, folks.
Roethlisberger will throw. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT.
Good game, bottom man.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Pittsburgh, they're setting themselves up as a major contenders. They move to 8-1 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jackson.